Moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. Moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches and nectarines. Hello everyone, I want to tell you a little story. So get yourself a cuppa and sit down. My name's Dale and I want to tell you a little story about tea bags and in my life. So I've always grown vegetables ever since I can remember, well, really long time, and composting and worm farms tend to go with that. So I've always put the tea bags in the compost heap because, you know, they were made of paper and string and all things decomposable, so that was always a good thing. Until a few years ago, when you come back to dig your vegetable garden ready for the next year's crops, there's all these tea bags in the dirt. And I'm thinking, what's going on here? Why haven't they decomposed down? So did a little bit of research and discovered that, yes, they're now made of plastic. Well, they have three layers, a sort of a tissue paper and a plastic paper and I don't know what the other one is, another plastic paper or tissue paper. Anyway, so it's taken us a few years to get the tea bags out of the vegetable garden. Very slowly, every time you dig, you always find a few more. I think we're just about there 2 years later. So in the rubbish bin they go, which is, well, you know, I'm not going to pick out the tea out of them and then put them in the rubbish bin because that's just silly nonsense, isn't it? But recently I discovered something. I discovered that people use the tea bag papers. And they're using them in their junk journals and other crafts. Because if you put a tea bag paper over the top of something and glue it down, it instantly makes the picture underneath look old, grungy. Very exciting stuff. So I've been going through them all, trying them out, making tea-dyed paper as well, and putting those on our Etsy shop, and listing tea bag papers on Etsy shop, and I've been selling a few. They're very cheap, but then, you know, you can't ask for much. But I'm thinking, what a good way to divert them from landfill. So I hope you enjoyed my story, and have a look on our Etsy shop and purchase some tea bag papers.
Hi, it's Pat here, and I am adding an addendum to Dale's video. Or should I just say, here's an addendum. Anyway, tea bags, yes, aren't they marvellous? I just thought I'd add this to the end. I've been collecting mine. I don't drink so much tea, but I've got a few here, and I thought I'd do a couple of really quick ideas for what you can do with them. So this one, I saw something a little similar on YouTube. Now I've got here a plasticky napkin, doily. So I'm going to put my tea bag on it. This is just regular tea, and I've got some water here. I'm just going to wet it down. I don't even know if this will work. This is an experiment, and I've probably made that pretty wet. I'm going to use ink. I've got lots, but that one's got a dropper on the top, so that's the one I've chosen to use here. Let's hope it works. Now, I don't think I want much, hopefully. Oh, yeah. Probably should have had a paintbrush, excuse me, reaching across. Let's see if this one will work. No, because it's... I know what, we'll spray it some more. Oh, that's better. Oh yeah, I think this is going to work. So, a few more splodges. And the paintbrush didn't work, so let's just squirt a bit more, let that run into the pattern. Very wet, isn't it? I don't know if I'm going to get this dry very soon, anytime soon. That'll do. My plan was to put something that doesn't stick over the top and then stick some weights on. I don't even think it's going to need that. But anyway, while that has a little bit of time to soak up, I wanted to show you some things that I've already done with tea bags. not very organised today. I was actually just sorting out Dale's videos to upload to YouTube, but I realised that it didn't go for very long. So I thought, well, hey, what the heck? I'll add something to the end. Here's a bit of plain card. And so first of all, with your tea bags, which you can purchase from our Etsy shop, by the way, first of all, you can rubber stamp them. So that's a pretty grotty one that I've rubber stamped it and made a little tiny packet, like a seed packet out of it, which you could actually use for seeds if you like. I'm going to put some white paper down. I think you'll see it better there. Okay, the other things, I've made some tags in the past and they just look really good in your collages. So these were all made using that basic masterboard principle where you do a big collage on a sheet of paper and then you chop it up and then you start embellishing it. So we can see here under the bunny rabbit we've got a tea bag. I think that might be a chamomile one, it's very pale. And down here beside the deer there's a strip of a kind of grungy looking tea bag. That kind of adds something. Here's another one that I rather like. I'll hold it that way. There's a tea bag strip running right across here underneath the flowers and another strip here at the top underneath the lace. I hope that's focusing nicely. So that's just a journal card, and so was that one. And some tabs. This one's probably not quite finished, but we've got tea bag all around the top here, just glued down, and around the bottom. It kind of gives a lovely grungy look. And another one, this was another masterboard that I then cut into shapes. Oops, sorry. And we've got tea bag right here. Might add some snapshots of these at the end of this video just in case my shaking has made them all go blurry. Another one, there's a little bit of tea bag down in this corner. That was another one of the masterboard collages. Now, I really like this one actually, because I like a fun guy. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. This one is another collage, but the whole thing has been covered with tea bag, which really ages it. And then I've put on the picture of the fun guy and the little specimen number. And a couple more things, some little clusters. So along with a postage stamp and buttons, lace, and some printed old-fashioned paper, we've got a tea bag here in the background. I just noticed when I was hooking these out for this video that these are actually pages out of a medical journal, and there's a few unfortunate words on there every now and then, so I might have to rethink some of my background papers. This one has got some tea bag. Oh, there's you can only see a little bit, but a little bit's all you need. And another one with explorers, some Australian stamps. There's a tea bag around here. Whoops. We can see words like murmurs and inadequate. And on the back it's worse. There's contractions and blood and jerking, femoral arteries. Oh dear, Patricia, what were you thinking? And another one here with some tea bags. This is a little envelope, some tea bags over the printed paper. Kind of needs a little bit more something because it's I don't know, to me that just needs maybe a bit of colour, a bit of something else, but you can just use them in so many ways. And now, so before I go, let's just see, and this won't be dry, of course it won't be dry, but we might have a pretty good idea of how effective. Oh look, it's come right up. I might have made it a bit too wet. Oh dear, I did. Oh, anyhow, it's got a lovely tie-dyed sort of look, hasn't it? I think next time I'll do it, but not so wet. How's that sound, man? Oh my goodness, got purple ink everywhere. Anyway, cheers for that. And I hope you enjoy the video and come and visit our Etsy shop. Letters to my sister. See ya, bye. Well, addendum. I'm down to my last tea bag and I've been having some fun, gotta admit. This is nothing if not fun. Now, that tea bag underneath was pretty wet. So I'm just going to wipe over the top. It's going to soak up a bit of that ink. And I am okay with that. Look at that. Whoa. Me likey. Okay, and I'm going to stop the video and show you all of the bits and pieces I've made. I like them. But, I like grunge. Let's see how we go.